Welcome back, Holistic Soul Sisters. I'm Mandy Rose, your holistic health coach, spiritual mentor, and astrologer. And in today's video, we are going to talk all about Libra season. If you guys have been following my videos all through 2021, for each sun season, I'm making sure to dress up in the vibes of that sun season. And with it being Libra season, I like to nickname it Soulmate season. So whether you're single or in a relationship, let's dive into what Libra season is going to bring for you. So Libra season occurs when the sun moves from the zodiac sign of Virgo into the zodiac sign of Libra. This happens on September 23rd and lasts until October 22nd. Libra is an air sign, so it's all about our mind. And the symbol is the scales. It wants justice, balance, harmony, and fairness. And Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. Venus is all about our love, beauty, values, and our morals. So those are the themes that are going to come up for us during Libra season. Now, Libra is the 7th season of the astrological year. First, we start out with Aries. And if you've been catching all my sun season videos, I'll go over it again real quick. We start off with Aries. Aries is the first season of the astrological year. This is the time where we start creating our new ideas. We start formulating new beginning. We come up with the plan. We think outside of the box. We act really fearless and spontaneous. And then we move into Taurus, the second season. Taurus is the bull. It's time to get to work. It's time to start planting the seeds of our dreams, of our new goals, of the new year, and get to work. Then the third season is Gemini. This is all about using our logical mind, planning strategically, networking with other people to make those seeds grow and our ideas come to life. Then we go into Cancer season, the 4th season of the astrological year. And Cancer is all about our home and our family and our emotions. So we take those goals and those plans and those dreams and we start to root them down by connecting with our family and getting centered and getting grounded. We handle and process our emotions so we can get those out of the way so they don't hold us back from accomplishing our goals and our dreams. Then we move into Leo season, the 5th season of the astrological year. And the Leo season is all about being bold and confident and shining bright, making our ideas come to life and being fearless in the pursuit of them and voicing them to the whole world, roaring loud about our dreams. And then we go into Virgo season, the 6th season of the astrological year. And this is a time for getting detailed, getting organized with our goals and our dreams, making sure we have that detailed plan and getting down to those to-do lists and the nitty-gritty so that we can keep moving forward. And now we are in the 7th season of the astrological year, Libra season, which is all about love and our values and our morals and taking those dreams and those plans that we put into place back in Aries season and saying, let's tend to them, let's nurture them, let's find some harmony and some balance and bring relationships to the forefront, because none of our dreams can happen if we don't value the relationships around us. So what does Libra rule in our lives? Well, like I said, Libra rules our relationships, not just our intimate romantic relationships, but also our business partner relationships, private and personal relationships, the relationships to us that mean the most. Libra values harmony and balance. It's the peacekeeper. It wants things to be just and fair. So where things might be out of balance in your life, Libra season comes in with the scales to bring harmony back. If you feel like relationships in your life have been very one-sided, in Libra season, we're going to bring some balance to that. We're going to find the strength and energy within us to not only create harmonious relationships, but to bring peace back to relationships that have been very disruptive in our lives. So this is a beautiful season for fostering and tending to relationships that mean a lot to you, or relationships that have maybe gotten away from you because there was some sort of disagreement or you didn't see eye to eye. Libra wants to bring the harmony back to every situation. I call it soulmate season for a reason, because this is a time, if you look back at people around you, most people's anniversaries fall around Libra season. Libra season is a beautiful time to not only engage in new relationships and find new soulmates and connect with them, but if you're in a relationship already, Libra season is a great time to bring some romance back into your life. So let's talk about some of the energy that you might be feeling during this season. Libra season brings with it a lot of romance. We're going to feel romantic. We're going to feel flirty. We're going to feel like we want to make things beautiful. Venus loves beauty. It wants to look at beautiful things. It wants to touch beautiful things. It wants to smell beautiful things. It wants to look beautiful. So with Venus ruling Libra season, you are going to feel very romantic. So indulge in that. Even if you're single, you can still feel romance. Make yourself a bubble bath. Take yourself out on a date. Do romantic things for yourself because you matter just as much as someone else. Another energy you might be feeling is diplomacy. You might want to address an area of your life that you feel like has not been very fair. So being diplomatic and going into it with a logical mind. Remember, Libra is an air sign, so it thinks with its mind. So you want to go in and be diplomatic and bring your thoughts and your feelings to the table in a very fair and just way. We do have this love energy during Libra season with Venus being the ruling planet. So this is a great time to solve some issues and tensions between people because you can tend to be a little bit more diplomatic and fair. And also we're going to feel a lot of energy around understanding other people. Because Libra is ruled by the scales, it wants to bring everything back to harmony and balance. So when you feel like someone isn't quite thinking like you're able to lean in just a little closer than you would in other seasons. So along with that, there are some energies in Libra season that we do need to be aware of. Even though this is such a dreamy, romantic time filled with romance and joy and love and beauty, we do need to be aware of some of the negative energies that come along with Libra season. The first one is being too flirty. Libras are known for being very flirtatious people. They don't mean any harm by it. They are just those kind of people that love to be a little sassy and playful and can sometimes take it too far. So be careful if during this time of year, whether you're single or in a relationship, of being too flirty. If you're single, you might be sending the wrong messages to people, giving people mixed messages. And if you're in a relationship, be aware of your mannerisms and the way that you appear to other people because it may also come across as a little too flirty. You also want to be aware of being superficial. Because Libra wants peace and harmony and balance, sometimes we can do things just to make it look beautiful on the outside. So this superficial way of making everything look harmonious, look beautiful on the outside, when inside things can be a total mess. So beware of the superficial tendency to kind of rose-colored glasses and smooth things over. We also, during this Libra season in 2021, are going through a Mercury retrograde. So we need to be very careful because Mercury is in this sign of Libra during Libra season, going backwards and asking us to go inwards and address and assess some things around our relationships. So this is also a negative energy we need to be aware of, is this Mercury retrograde asking us to reanalyze our relationships and how we show up. And are we being fair to ourselves? Are we being fair with others? Thinking logically about the way that we project ourselves superficially towards other people. And the third energy to be aware of is being too much of a people pleaser. Libras are known as people pleasers because they just want harmony and balance. So they are willing to go out of their way to keep the peace. And this serves absolutely no one. You want to be able to speak up and share your viewpoint and share your voice so you're not taken advantage of. So be aware of that tendency to just lean in and create the peace for the sake of just having peace. And lastly, I want to dive into some activities that you should be putting on your calendar during this Libra season. Number one, create some form of romantic dates. Now, if you're single, like I said, some romantic dates could be putting together a bubble bath with a bunch of candles. It could be taking yourself out on a date to one of your favorite wine bars or one of your favorite restaurants. It could be taking yourself on a picnic date to the beach. There's a lot of things that you can do, even if you're single during this time. If you're in a relationship, put some time and effort into creating some more romance. Take your partner on a romantic date, on a spontaneous adventure, or maybe to the place that you met. Do something super romantic for someone you love. Number two, a good way to get in a romantic mood during this Libra season, especially if you've been out of the game for a while, is watch rom-coms. This is a great way to kind of tap into that romantic feeling. The cheesier, the better. You can read some romance novels. A lot of times during this astrological year, the other seasons kind of get the best of us. Like we just came out of Virgo season, so we're all about being practical and perfectionistic and detailed in our to-do lists and getting things done. The emotional season of Cancer, where we're just going inwards like the crab and we're crying a lot and we're purging a lot of emotions. So we can get wrapped up during other seasons away from being feminine and romantic and having a lot of pleasure in our relationships. So this is a great season to tap back into that pleasure center romantic side of yourself. Number 3, a great activity to do during Libra season is to dive into your love languages. If you've not done the love language quiz, I highly suggest you go to 5lovelanguages.com and fill out the survey and figure out what is your love language. And once you figure out your love language, express it to the people around you. Love languages aren't just for romantic relationships. They're a way that we feel loved by the people around us. And the only way that the people around us are going to know how to give us love in the way that we receive it is by sharing your love language. And then ask the people around you to take the love language quiz and learn about their love languages so you can show up as a better friend, sibling, parent, child, romantic partner, in all of your relationships. And the last thing you might want to do during Libra season is work on your relationships. So if your romantic relationship isn't as fiery and spicy as it once was, tap into that, work on it. And also for those relationships that have maybe fell to the wayside. Maybe you had an argument with someone and you haven't been speaking to them in a while, or maybe there was a complete conflict that just severed a relationship and you really miss this person. Libra season is an amazing time because it's filled with harmony and balance and justice and fairness and wanting peace. Remember, the other person is also feeling the Libra energy. We're all feeling this Libra energy. So this is a perfect time to try to solve out those differences and to bring peace and harmony back to relationships that maybe felt destined for failure. This is a great time of year to put in that energy. So I hope that Libra season brings you lots of romance, a lot of beauty. It's going to help strengthen your relationships. It's going to bring a lot of peace into your life. Beware of some of those negative energies. Get some of those activities on the calendar and prepare to enjoy what I call soulmate season. I absolutely love wearing rose quartz during Libra season, or using crystals that have pink in them, wearing flirtatious and feminine kind of clothing. These are great things to do during Libra season as well. If you have your 2021 Retrograde Astrology Journal and you open it up to Libra season, you'll see some of the other activities I put in here that you can add to your calendar for the month. Make sure you fill out your journal prompts. If you're in our Holistic Soul Sister Facebook group, post some of your Libra activities. I love to see your guys' take on what I put in the journal. And remember, wherever Libra falls within your birth chart, whatever house Libra falls, over the course of these 4 weeks, that part of your birth chart is going to be activated and highlighted. So I hope that brings you great joy. Thank you guys so much for listening in. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Share this video with one of your favorite Libras. Give them some love during Libra season. Happy birthday, Libras, and I will catch you guys in the next video.